Jaya Giri Sadhari Jaya Giri Sadhari. And Krishna is non-different from this transcendental vibration. So we should be lovingly chanting it. Not only that, but our own breathing exercises, they are connected to the correct pronunciations of the verses and the mantras. So we should be very attentive and try to relish Krishna's association. Oh, very nice. At the end of the sound, pranam, you have to close the lips and vibrate. Bhagavate Vasudevaya Bhagavate There are only 10 words in this verse. And by the end of the discussion, everybody must recite this verse. Without looking into the books, you don't have books anyway.
Hare Krishna.
We don't sufficiently relish the word Srimad Bhagavatam. And that's why our attention to hear these scriptures is divided into many branches. Please try to have rapt attention. Sri Prabhupada describes very nicely that one cannot have rapt attention unless the mind is pure. And mind can never be pure unless the actions are pure. And actions can never be pure unless we are pure in eating, sleeping, mating and defending. This is the conclusion of Bhagavatam. But Srila Prabhupada has given one concession. Don't worry, whatever it is, please, if you can have rapt attention to hear, then you will be there. So please at the moment, close your all accounts in the material life. All accounts we have to close. And just open one account and that's a spiritual account. As soon as you try this, you definitely, I'm sure, that you will understand. और किसी को हिंदी में चाहिए तो हिंदी में बोल देना, हम समझा देंगे. Please try to follow. So Prabhupada has written the books in English. So you should hear in English and you should speak in English. You should preach in English and you should read in English. सब आ जाता है. अरे भाई इतना छोड़कर हमारा देश छोड़कर आए. What is English for us? We can learn within no time. If dirhams are free, 1,000 dirhams are free, I will learn your language also. Tamil. Immediately. Here, plenty of dirhams are free. What stops you from learning English? Please, पढ़ें, पढ़ना समझे तो आप तुमसे कर ले, कोई थोड़ा बहुत हिंदी में बता देंगे. Here in English. The thing is, somewhere either we have to understand and remember our last day. Everybody has to have the last day. And if you really are serious about it, then you will have rapt attention. Nobody can escape the last day. There is no exception. This country is very nice. plenty of dirhams are there, and everything is there. But even then, we have to face the last day of our life, and which is day by day nearing. We don't know when, but it is going to come. As soon as you realize this fact, you will have rapt attention, there is no doubt about it. And those who know they have to live, definitely they will be pure in eating, sleeping, mating and defending. And if you are pure in eating, sleeping, mating and defending, your actions will be pure. If your actions are pure, your mind is going to be definitely pure. And in pure mind, Krishna appears. Kalena nati dirghena Bhagwan Vishate Radi. Without delay. Kalena nati dirghena. Not long, you will not take long run. Bhagwan Krishna will appear on a lotus heart. He is already there. We just have to recognize his presence. That's the only thing we have to do. And to recognize his presence, we have to associate with the devotees, which we are already doing. So nice to you, all of you. I heartily congratulate you that you have sacrificed all your time and other activities to come here. Please sacrifice a bit more. And at the moment, forget your wife, children, and bank account, dirham. And please hear Srimad Bhagavatam. This knowledge will accompany you after the end of this body also. So please be careful about it. Pronounce now. Bhavadvida Bhagavata Bhavadvida Bhagavata Tirthabhuta Tirthabhuta T is long and Bhu is also long. Tirthabhuta Swayam. Again, is this. In all the slokas, this pranava, in short, is known as So where there is please pronounce it clearly and lovingly, not different from Krishna. In one of the verses in Bhagavad Gita, he says that these places, you can see me. In 7th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, I think verse number 8. It is Rasomapsu Kamteya Prabhasmi Shashi Suryayo Pranava Sarva Vedesu. Oh, somebody is repeating. Stand up. Yeah, so loudly.
Rasomapsu Kamteya Prabhasmi Shashi Suryayo Pranava Sarva Vedesu Shabda Ke Gauru.
Yeah, very good. This is future English. Please, you follow all of you, are all elders, and hand over this our Vedic culture to the future generation. This is the easiest way. If you tell them, they will not follow. But if you follow, then they will automatically. They look at you. Give them the pictures that you are chanting the rounds. You are studying Bhagavad Gita. This is the way. As soon as you come to Krishna, Krishna is so very kind that not only that he will carefully liberate you from this material life, but he will pick your generations to come. The future generations will be liberated. And previous generations also. 27 generations are liberated. Innumerable. And those who are liberated, again 27 their generations are liberated. So can you imagine the scope? It's so vast. This is his kindness. I may be kind to you, but I may not be kind to your generation. That is my limitation. I can never be proud that I am kind to you. This is not kindness. It's only selfish interest in a pure world. But kindness means innumerable living entities are picked up. He's a very kind father. Very kind. Your future generations are liberated. Your previous generations are liberated. And those are liberated, their 27 generations are liberated. Again, those who are liberated, again 27 generations. Goes on unlimited. He is Ananta. Ananta Shakti. Parasya Shakti Vividaiva Shuviyate. So many energies he has, potential energies. Vividaiva Shuviyate. Parasya Shakti Vividaiva Shuviyate. So many energies he has. Through his energies we can peep towards him. Don't miss him. This is the only chance, a very rare chance in the human species of existence. As soon as this is going to end, anyway, nobody can hold it. And the temporary existence of human life must be utilized to recognize the permanent situation. The best use of the temporary situation at the moment we have is known as what is it, best of the bad bargain. We are in the bad bargain. We are going to end when we don't know. Next moment, poof, gone. Yeah? He immediately leaves. Breath can never be guaranteed. Nishwase, nahi vishwasa. This is very clear. This shwas cannot be guaranteed because every shwas he is helping you. That's why you are able to breathe in and out. Otherwise, as soon as he stops, sit down, sir. Sit down.
Sit down.
Monkey just comes in mind and gets up. Are you a monkey? You're not a monkey, isn't it? Behave like a boy then. This, please remember this. That as soon as you come to this knowledge, it will force you to do the Krishna conscious activities. Nothing is guaranteed here. With this very flickering temporary existence, we must try to recognize the permanent situation. Otherwise, this is going to be wasted, useless. Mogasha, Moga Karmana, Moga Jnana Vichetasa. All of us are bewildered. Our hopes are baffled. Our knowledge is baffled. Everything is baffling situation. And because we are baffled everywhere, in the end we are bewildered. Please don't put yourself into this condition. The rare chance, utilize it. At least you be attentive here and learn this verse. It will give you the food for the lifetime to come, maybe lives to come. 8,400,000 lives. You can chew this food. Come on, speak out. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Bhagavad Gita Bhagavata.
Bhagavad Gita Bhagavata.
Bhagavad Gita Bhagavata.
Bhagavad Gita Bhagavata.
There are only 3 words, you know. Bhagavad Gita Bhagavata. Bhagavad Gita Bhagavata.
Bhagavad Gita Bhagavata.
Tirthi Bhuta.
Tirthi Bhuta.
Swayam Vibho.
Swayam Vibho.
Again 3 words. 6 words. The 2 lines are complete. Bhagavad Gita Bhagavata.
Bhagavad Gita Bhagavata.
Bhagavad Gita Bhagavata.
Bhagavad Gita Bhagavata.
When there is difficulty in learning, you please speak out loudly. Bhagavad Gita Bhagavata.
Bhagavad Gita Bhagavata.
Tirthi
Tirthi
Bhuta.
Bhuta.
Swayam Vibho.
Swayam Vibho.
It's nearly with us. Bhagavad Gita
Bhagavad Gita
Bhagavata.
Bhagavata.
Bhagavad Gita
Bhagavad Gita
Bhagavata.
Bhagavata.
Sing. Bhagavad Gita
Bhagavad Gita
Bhagavata.
Bhagavata.
You don't hear me. Bhagavad Gita
Bhagavad Gita
Bhagavata.
Bhagavata.
Please, you are not hearing me. Bhagavad Gita
Bhagavad Gita
Bhagavata.
Bhagavata.
Vibrate.
Vibration.
Bhagavata, Bhagavata. This vibration is Krishna. Bhagavata, Bhagavata, Swayam Vibho, Bhagavata, Bhagavata, Vibhuta, Swayam Vibho, Vibhuta, Swayam Vibho, Tirthi Kurvanti, Tirthani, Swantastena, Tadabhrita. Very nice. Who said that this crowd doesn't know Bhagavatam? You know, all of you know Bhagavatam. Do you want Hindi? It's English Bhagavatam. English or Hindi, Sanskrit is there. So it's pronounced it nicely. Bhavat-vidha Bhagavata, Bhavat-vidha Bhagavata, Tirthi Bhuta, Swayam Vibho, Tirthi Bhuta, Swayam Vibho, Tirthi Kurvanti, Tirthani, Swantastena, Gadabhrita. Very easy, very easy. Bhavat-vidha Bhagavata. Old age, I can vibrate. I can't vibrate. If you vibrate your really thin curtain here, then it will be with you long time. Otherwise, in the old age, no. The Bhagavad Gita is very nice. Thin curtain here. See, Bhagavad-vidha Bhagavata, Bhagavad-vidha Bhagavata, Tirthi Bhuta, Tirtha Bhuta, Swayam Vibho, Tirthi Kurvanti Tirthani, Swantastena, Gadabhrita. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. If there is any difficulty in understanding, समझने में कुछ भी मुसीबत हो, तो धीरे धीरे मंत्र बोलें. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. यहाँ से अंडरस्टैंडिंग शुरू होगी. भगवान के नाम से आपकी बुद्धि खिल जाती है. Your intelligence blooms through the names. Names not different from Krishna. They have all the energies invested in them. All different transcendent energies. Very kindly Krishna has invested in his names. We are limited, that's why our names are not powerful. But his names are very powerful, not different from him. You can get anything, all benedictions they can give you. Not only that, but there is no hard and fast rule. Anytime you can chant, anywhere you can chant. Who stops you? We are working by hands, isn't it? Is there anybody who is working by mouth? No. Mouth is free. Why? Krishna knows that this is meant for him. It's not meant for husband or wife. You scream. No. It's only meant for chanting. These natural voices. This sound vibration will give you a very nice life. Please. please avoid speaking anything else. This is the use of the mouth, best use. And that's why it's free. We are so very busy all the time, but mouth is free. There is some plan, isn't it? Krishna knows what is he doing. I don't know what am I doing, but he knows everything. Please try to remember this and be attentive here. Bhagavad Vidha Bhagavata Swayam Vibho Tirthi Kurvanti Tirthani Swantastena Dadabrata. You don't have books at the moment, but please always keep Srimad Bhagavatam with you and go through word to word. This is the way to get into it. Please repeat. Bhavat, your good self. Vidaha, like. See, like your good self. It's very easy to understand. Bhavat Vidaha, like your good self. Bhagavataha, devotees. See, devotees are correctly known as Bhagavataha. We always are immersed into Srimad Bhagavatam. That's why we are known as Bhagavatas. Those who try to understand Srimad Bhagavatam, particularly Srila Prabhupada's Bhagavatam, then so much later. Daily he was getting between 1 a.m. and translating. He was always telling that please relieve me from this administrative duties. I have to meditate on each word and really you relish him. Please kneel down before him. It's some girl from Bombay. She has written nice realizations to her Granthras. Yesterday we got the letter from her. She was in trouble, and she was thinking about it. I told her to read Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavad Gita chant, and the troubles will be over. She has found out a very nice thing. She says that for all our problems and the solutions, we have the problems and solutions are there. हमारा मुसीबत है और मुसीबत दूर करने का रास्ता भी है, दोनों में हमारे सामने है। तो मुसीबत और मुसीबत दूर करने का रास्ता, इसका जो डिस्टेंस है, डिस्टेंस को हिंदी में क्या कहते हैं? दूरी। ये दूरी घुटने से जमीन तक की है, इतनी ही दूरी है। ये गर्ल रिश्ते हैं। See how they think. Everybody has Krishna in his heart or her heart. And every one of you has the realizations. Please don't degrade yourself. Never. Don't be dejected. Never. Always be courageous. And go to his kind Father in the form of Srimad Bhagavatam. You will get everything from here. This girl, she is 22 years old, and she is writing her realization that our problems and the solutions to the problems, the distance between the problem and the solution is only the distance from the me to the ground. And understanding that if you have any problem, please put your knees on the ground and join your hands. I am yours. Do whatever you like. This is solution. There is no other. Don't run around. Even if you are sick, please kneel down. I'm sorry, doctors should be avoided. This is the easiest way. If you don't want this easy way, then go to our scans, brain scan and this scan and that scan, and X-rays and now in America, somebody has written a book. We got the book here. That how to save yourself from your doctor killing you. This is a fact. This is a fact. Now they have proved that X-rays are harmful. Now they have proved the scanning is harmful. Please don't go into for these things. This girl writes very nicely. The distance between the problem and the solution is only 2 feet maybe, just from the knee to the ground. Just to fall down on the ground and pray, Krishna, that I am yours, do whatever you like. And that is a cure for all diseases. If you do otherwise, then there is a rebellion against Krishna. This is the instruction. If you rebel against Krishna, he will hand you over to the illusory energy. And then his different energies will deal with you very harshly. That is his way. He doesn't bother about them. If you disobey, he doesn't bother at all. But you are dealt with by his energies, and the energies deal with you very harshly. And that we have seen. The more you take help of the artificial means to solve your problems, the more you are in terrible trouble. I have seen many people, just we have been to England now, there's 2-3 people, I knew them very well, and they are now just on the bed lying in the hospital. Their eyes are gone, their legs are gone, their whole thing is gone, just neither they die nor they are alive. This is the condition. Because we didn't recognize so far that the prayers have the power to remove all your obstacles. And this is the best prayer. Bhagavatam is the longest prayer. You can catch anywhere, any word, and just one word, which is said very feelingly, and I guarantee you that your problems will be minimized and slowly disappear. ये इससे सब होता है. श्रीमद् भागवतम सुनो. भाई प्रभुपाद जी ने क्यों ये मुख्य ध्येय रखा था? उनके जीवन में मुख्य ध्येय प्रभुपाद जी ने श्रीमद् भागवतम को दिया. क्यों इन्होंने ट्रांसलेशन किया? क्यों भाषांतर किया? क्यों हर एक शब्द का अर्थ आपको दिया है? Please try to understand this and learn from Prabhupada. Why did he do that? He should have thought over it, isn't it? For the whole of lifetime. And then he has given the direction to the practical following. He was following. We have seen him doing these things. And so that's why, somehow or other, luckily, we don't leave Bhagavatam. And since we have taken Bhagavatam, there is no problem in front of us. No problem. The problems may come and go. They come. Whoever comes, they go. We have come here, we are going to go. The only thing you have to do, till we are here, you have to tolerate it. That's it. So please tolerate us. Anything comes, tolerate it. It will go away. Automatically. Everything is very correct. Please. That's why this one verse will relieve you from all your miseries. Non-dual substance. Krishna is non-dual. What is it? Vadanti? Jnanam Advayam. Advayam, non-dual. There are 18,000 verses, but every verse has the capacity to give you whole Bhagavatam. Please remember this and release this. We are very fortunate to be under the roof of Srila Prabhupada. He is the only saint who has put the Bhagavatam into practical experience. He didn't give only dry philosophy. So why these people will be attacked? They didn't want the dry philosophy. It's the practical way he has shown. If you inculcate the principles of Bhagavatam in your practical life, you will never be miserable. I guarantee. Brahma Bhuta Prasannatma. As soon as you are Brahma Bhut, you are Prasannatma. You are very happy. This is bliss. There is no trouble. No trouble. But you have to be Brahma Bhut. You are Patni Bhut. That's why you are in trouble. Or Pati Bhut. Trouble. Dal Bhut. Trouble. Bhat Bhut. Trouble. So be Brahma Bhut. Don't, if any other Bhut, you are in trouble. So please check in the evening that you are Brahma Bhoot. And every second of your existence, check where you are Brahma Bhoot or Patni Bhoot or Pati Bhoot. Don't be other Bhoot. And somebody will tell, I don't want to be anybody's Bhoot. I will be only Bhoot. I am a ghost. So don't be only Bhoot. Again. Please understand this. Do you want to be only Bhoot? Understand what I am telling? Don't marry son. Do you want to marry? No? Very good boy. Stick to your promise. Please, there is nothing wrong. Marry or no marry. Bhoot must be Brahma Bhoot. As soon as you do that, Prasannatma. You are always Prasanna. And who is going to disturb you? If you are Prasanna, who is going to disturb you? Go to Bhagavatam, go to Prabhupada, and he is already ready there welcoming you. Who stops you? Only yourself. Otherwise nobody stops. This is easy way. Please sing. Bhavad Vidha Bhagavata.
Bhavad Vidha Bhagavata.
Bhavad Vidha Bhagavata.
Bhavad Vidha Bhagavata.
Bhutaha Swayam Vibho.
Bhutaha Swayam Vibho.
Tirthi Kurvanti Tirthani.
Tirthi Kurvanti Tirthani.
Swantastena Gadabhrita.
Swantastena Gadabhrita.
Swantastena Gadabhrita.
Swantastena Gadabhrita.
Always. There are 4 lines nearly in every verse. 3 lines, he gives different arguments. And the last line conclusion is there. So please remember this. Bhavad, your good self.
Your good self.
Vidha,
Vidha.
like your good self. This, our Mahavishnu Maharaj is telling Vidur. Vidur came back from the pilgrims. Vidur, as we know, Vidura had difference of opinion with Duryodhana. So Duryodhana was very angry that you are always citing Pandavas, better get from here. He said, I am ready to go, but son, you are on the wrong path. And Vidura, as we know, is the incarnation of Yamaraj. So Dharma Raja, he knew everything. That's why he was respected in the whole of family, Kaurava Pandava's family. Because he was the only one who was driving everybody to the right conclusion. Here, Srila Prabhupada has given us unlimited scope of these things. We are moving around the world for nothing else. We don't want anything. Our Dwarkadesh is so very rich. Man, if you want money, I can supply you. Our Dwarkadesh is immensely rich. We kneel down before him. That's all. He builds his own houses. Why should I be beggar for that? There is no need of it. Please don't misunderstand. We are only here just to help you to recognize the authority of Vedic culture through Srimad Bhagavatam. Otherwise there is no other end. There is no other thing in our mind. Please, try to remember and carry this idea. Wherever you go, please carry Bhagavatam with you. And explain it. One verse you can learn and you can explain the one verse only. And even then you are explaining Srimad Bhagavatam. Please remember this. This verse is the best verse. Because it is between Yudhishthira, Dharmaraja, and again Vidura, Yamaraja. So both of them are knowledgeable. So they know what they are telling. As soon as the difference of opinion was there, Vidura left. And you should remember really this point, that he kept his bow and arrow near the gate, near the main door. So Duryodhana should not think that he will go some other side and again prepare to fight. He completely renounced. In Dwarka, there is one Kandas ashram. And it's beautiful ashram, yeah. So that Kandas had no other capacity, but he was singing very nice bhajans. So he could build very nice ashram, big ashram. So these municipality people, they sent the village to collect the taxes in the ashram. So he said, I don't have any taxes. He said, you'll be in trouble. He said, as it is, I'm in trouble in this material world. So what more trouble? Then what happened that the whole municipal commissioner and everybody came there. And they threatened him that if you don't pay the taxes, we'll lock the ashram and we'll let you go. He said, is it? He said, why should you bring your lock? I'll lock and give you the key. And he immediately got up with lock and key. He locked the main door, handed over the key, and he started going. They had to run after him. Please, we don't run in taxis, you come here. And now the ashram is going well. This is how. Please, you follow Krishna and everybody follows you. You follow your own whims and everybody runs away from you. So choice is yours. Please come to this conclusion and sing very lovingly. Bhavad Vidha Bhagavata Tirtha Bhuta. Very clear pronunciation. Tir, again tir all long. Tirtha Bhuta Swayam Vibho Tirthi Kurvanti Tirthani Swantastena Jadabhrata Bhavat, your good self, Vidaha, like Bhagavata, devotees, Tirtha Bhuta, Tirtha, the holy places of pilgrimage, Bhutaha, converted into Swayam, personally, Vibho, O powerful one, Tirthi Kurvanti, make into a holy place of pilgrimage, Tirthani, the holy places, Swantaha, Sthena, having been situated in the heart, Jadabhrata, the personality of Godhead. Now please repeat the translation. You are very poor in Jai. That's nice. That's a Vishwakarma. Why are you poor?
Half an hour.
My Lord, devotees like your good self, are devotees like your good self, are verily very holy places personified. Because you carry the personality of Godhead in your heart, and you turn all places into places of pilgrimage. Okay, loudly please. My Lord, devotees like your good self, are verily holy places personified. Because you carry the personality of Godhead in your heart. You turn all places into place of pilgrimage. Very simple translation. Krishna Bhagavad elaborates. Please be active. The personality of Godhead, omnipresent. He is omnipresent by his diverse potencies everywhere. Just as the power of electricity is distributed everywhere within space. It's a very powerful statement. Electricity is spread all over. The center of the electricity is sun itself, and from it emanates. So everywhere. We were children, and then we had experiments in science class. Our science teacher would take the rod wooden rod, and one silken cloth was there. And you will rub, and the rod will work as a magnet. This is electricity. You can catch any time. Plenty of electricity is everywhere. These are different potencies of Krishna. Now, please remember that these are the ideas, basic ideas. And think about ourselves. Always please remember there are 3 stages in studying Bhagavatam. You have to study, and have to study. There is no other way. If you have to study, then remember these 3 steps. Number 1 is Shrunavan. You hear. You are doing that. Hear, Shrunavan. Second step, Supatan. You should study. We are studying now. We went through word to word. Try to understand. And third step is very important, is Vicharana Bharo. You have to think over it. And as soon as you think sanely and with a very peaceful mind, then you will have so many realizations. See, realized word is a real. Real eyes. Real thing it gets. You get real thing. And herein we can have so many realizations. I'll tell you how. And this sets your mind thinking about it. Here Prabhupada says that electricity is spread all over the atmosphere. We have ourselves rebelled against Krishna to produce our own electricity. This is rebellion. That's why in Hungary our Sri Goswami Maharaj, very kindly, he has so much big land. He is my Guru Maharaj. And he has a very nice thing, that in that area there is no electricity. So it's so nice life. If there is no electricity, means you have to take rest early. And you have to get up early. As soon as you get up, for a while then maybe it will be dark, but soon there will be sunshine. So you save the bills. Now we may not be able to do it. This is again thinking. I'm thinking. How can we do without it? We can't do. We have to have. Again AC and this and that. Or refrigerators and so many nonsensical things are running around the house. So we can't do it. But at least we can find out some solution. And how to find out? See, that in whole of a house, we don't require the bright light. We must have that much light that we may not bang each other. That is the way of thinking. So you can do one thing, that you reduce the watts. The rebellion has to continue. Because we are sinful. Mahashana, Mahapapma. Yeah, Mahashana, Mahapapma, sinful. All devouring. So please, we may not forego, but we can reduce the watts. It doesn't matter, you are complimentally paying the bill. But you are staying in the house. And the electricity has its own magnetic field. In addition to Krishna's magnetic field. And Krishna's magnetic field is very soothing. This one creates trouble. In Mauritius, we have a nice farm community. So it is in between the sugarcane farming area. So all the fields around, they require the electricity for pumping out water. So plenty of electricity is required in whole of the area. And our Brahmacharya ashram is situated in the farm community. So those who stayed in Brahmacharya ashram, they always develop the skin disease. So for years the doctors were trying to cure the disease. Everybody who stayed there had a skin rashes or whatever. So then after years together they thought, anybody comes here and stays in the building, develops this disease. So there must be some reason. So they came to see the building and they found out that heavy duty electricity wire is passing over the building. See, this is big magnetic field was there. And because of that the rashes and skin disease was there. Here, too much of magnetic field of height will give you the bad health. And as soon as you are bad in health, you will never touch Bhagavatam. But instead of that, you will run to doctor. Please. Anything you go against the instructions of Bhagavatam, then you are in trouble. You come to Bhagavatam, try to think rationally. In the house, maybe on the writing table, we want a bit brighter light. Or in kitchen. That's it. The rest of the house must be without powerful magnetic field. And it is the way we should try to develop our lifestyle. I don't know in these countries, in this part of the world, AC is very compulsory. Without the AC, they can't pass the leaflets or whatever. They don't know what can be done. So you have to lower down it to the minimum, if you can. Do something without it. That is how we should economize. But AC is must. Really, I like that. AC is must. But AC is our Abhajana. This AC must. You must have that AC. This is realization. Real AC is with us. Then we can give you AC. We can give you AC as much as you want. And I will not be in trouble, you will not be in trouble. Both of you will just dance. Why we are not coming to this? Our brains are completely polluted. Eating is not good. Sleeping is not good. Mating is completely bankrupt. And depending, we don't know. So we are in trouble. Why can't we correct ourselves? These are the reasons why we are in completely disturbed condition. With all the dirhams at our credit. I'll be dancing, I tell the people that just you show me your figure, how much dirhams you have, and I'll dance. But they don't show the figure. When they collect. And they don't want to disclose. Your wife doesn't know which bank he has put. And the fellow dies and bank becomes happy. Very poor. All dirhams are mine. Please, however you hold to your Lakshmi, it is not going to be there. It's unnecessary greedy. With that, Chanchala Lakshmi, it's flickering. Everything is flickering. Your health is flickering. For your body you are correcting, you are going on to die anyway. It doesn't mean that you have to be completely sadhu or fakir. Don't do it. Don't do that after going here. Don't follow me that way. But please, try to cultivate the detachment. Try to understand that our Kanchakra Prabhu has shown a very nice way. He has taught me also. Our Kanchakra Prabhu is coming from America and he is our Granth-Raj editor. It's very nice paper daily we print. So he said that this house belongs to us, So it is an asset. Isn't it? Am I correct? Dirham is asset. Shop is asset. Wife is asset. Everything is assets. And asset word comes from asa. Oh, how nice. No, you are very correct. These are assets. We are very proud, My Mercedes is my asset. And when it is hostile, oh, you try to understand. It's temporary. With these temporary assets, so-called, we must try to find out the permanent. Otherwise, temporary is going to go away anyway. You can't hold it. However you try, you cannot hold it. Yamraja comes, you cannot tell him just wait, I'm just coming from a bank. He will not wait. Please, this is the way to find out Krishna and try to reduce the artificial, our foolish creations. We have artificially created. Those creations must minimize. To the minimum extent. We want to continue some or the other, our body and soul together. So minimum things should be there. Here you can move about without shirts. You don't require even kurta. Without kurta you can move very easily. Will they allow you to move without kurta? So have something, You are very lucky. The whole thing is very cheap here. You can minimize to the minimum extent. Please don't increase your artificial necessities. If you increase your artificial necessities, you will be slave of those necessities and never come to Srimad Bhagavatam or Krishna conscious activity. This is the lesson to be learned from this first sentence. And every sentence we have to meditate on. Because it's very nicely. Please, you have a reservoir of knowledge, you have a reservoir of experience, you have a reservoir of wisdom at your fingertip. Just our laziness is keeping us away from these things. If you please shed off your laziness, you are already there. Only laziness is there. Otherwise everything is available. This whole volume is one canto only, and this we have 12 cantos. There is so much wisdom is here. This is only, we are considering only one sentence. Please remember, we don't have time. How many years we are going to survive? 50, 70, 80, 90 years. I'll not be able to speak if I come here after 5 years. Today at least I'm able to speak. It's going to go away. That thing which is going to go away, please catch it and surrender it to the permanent. That is very easy. And the best use of all the temporary assets. Remember assets. How many dirhams you have? Don't take me. Please, at least your wife should know. So the bank manager will not be happy. Please, our assets have no meaning at all. No meaning at all. To some extent we require, but that's it, to some extent. And we should completely stop this and try to understand this. The only purpose of our existence is to verily convert all the places into the holy pilgrim places. That's the only concern. Here Vidura has given us the instructions. And Yudhishthira Maharaj explains that because he carries Krishna within his heart, and whether you want or not, you have to carry him. You can't just take him out. Sarvasya cham, matas materinam, sarvasya cham. They said, he said, I'm in your hೃದಯ. You can't take him out. You are carrying him. But knowingly you carry, please. At the moment, unknowingly we are carrying him. Somebody has to tell. And once it so happened that one lady was searching for her child. Child was missing, So she was running here and there and there. And somebody had to tell her that the child is already in her hands. And she was searching for a child. This is her condition. Already in the heart, Krishna is situated. Give him chance in your life. And this is the practical instruction from this verse. As soon as you change to Krishna in your heart, you will have no trouble at all. We are in full of trouble because we are not giving him the sense. Krishna is in the form of living force in our body. And living force will be obstructed if you pour anything from outside. Minimum things should go in so that living force can work. Shed off your extra fat, please, and give your living force chance to function in your body quite properly. And in order to have that austerity, you must come to the scriptures. It forces you to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. It forces you to go to bed early at night. It forces you to try to understand Krishna. It forces you to convert your life from demonic life to a very nice healthy life. And just hear these things and try to put something into practice and you will be benefited. This is the practical way of putting Bhagavatam into our day-to-day life. Otherwise these verses are no meaning at all. Yudhishthira Maharaj is there, Vidur is there, Duryodhana is there, Kauravas is there, Pandavas are there, everybody is there, so many stories are there. But try to always follow. Shruman Supatanan Vicharana Karo. Hear first, study, and then you please think over it again and again. Repeat the translation now again. My Lord, Yudhishthira says to Vidura, my Lord, devotees, like your good self, are verily holy places personified. We have to be like this. Jai. Yeah, now everything is there. Go and eat nicely and full of your belly, beyond up to the neck, and no life force should go. The more you intake, prasadam is free. Today I think here is possible. So your hair will go away. So prasadam is free. The life force is yours. Why do you stop him? And if you stop the life force, you will never be successful. Go without prasadam today. No prasadam. Nice distribution. No prasadam is very good distribution. Please. The point is, don't overeat. Atyahara. This is great stumbling block in between us and the devotional service. So please try to understand these things in this way, and you will be definitely holy places personified wherever you go. And this is a Brahminical culture. And this culture insists on one thing, that how to give chance to our life force in our life. That is also shown in Srimad Bhagavatam. Remember this. Yadracha lava tushtasya. Yadracha lava tushtasya. Tejo viprasya. Very nice words. Yadracha lava tushtasya. Tejo viprasya. Vardhate. Tat prashamyati asantoshat. This is the reason. Tat prashamyati asantoshat. And then he gives the example. Ambasa eva ashukshani. Please try to remember these things. You may not remember the verse, but try to remember the purport. Here he says that those people who are completely satisfied with whatever is prudentially provided. Increase. But if you are tar prasamyati, it decreases. Asantosha. If you are not satisfied, then it will decrease. In your own situation, you should always be very satisfied. There is a nice verse, in three things we should be completely satisfied, and in three things we should never be satisfied. Yes. Santosha Trishu Kartavya. In these three things you have to be satisfied. Swadare bhojane dhane. Swadare means whatever wife or husband you get, completely satisfied. By changing a partner you can never be happy. It's same, everywhere is same. Swadare bhojane, whatever you get to eat, you may get one day rasgullas, other day you may not have in dry chapati. You may not have. Whatever you get to eat, we are satisfied. Those who eat rasgullas, they don't take out rasgullas. Isn't it? Everything is converted into stool. So I should be worried about good eating. So if we were in meeting, then where was it? And I was explaining to them that we don't intoxicate. So tea and coffee also we must try to get rid of. So one boy today said, I want masala tea. I like masala tea. So I told, would you piece masala? He was completely persuaded. I'll allow you to drink masala. If you piece masala. Then it's all water. All urine. They put your masala, urine comes out. And why we are fussy about this? This is the thing. Please remember these things. So never we will touch. This is the thing. Anything, bhojane, we are completely satisfied. And done. According to our previous good activity, we may get done. Whatever we get, we are quite happy. But we should never miss these three things again. Santosha Strishu na kartavya. And these three. Swadhyaya, Japa, Danayo. Swadhyaya, study of scriptures. You should never be satisfied. Please go on. Our life is very short. Prabhupada has written so much that we can never study. Please start from today. Don't waste your time. And don't feel that you have done enough. No, nobody has done enough. Go again and again. Swadhyaya, Japa, sitting down. I am ready to wash your feet and drink the water if it says sitting down. Please be particular about it. Particularly those who are initiated. Don't hesitate to chant. Your face will reveal. You may tell anything. Are you initiated? Are you chanting? Please say. And force others to chant. Wherever you go, initial duty must chant. This is japa. And never 16. It's 16, finish. No. Go. Again, continue. Again, continue. You think that you are dying today in the evening. So chant as much as possible. That's the best incentive. And you may die, you know. I don't wish you to die. So think that you are dying, so please chant as much as you are. There's japa. And Danayo, charity. Krishna was always giving charity when he was with us, 5,000 years ago. So one day, nice dish full of all necklaces and everything were there, you know. So some Brahmin came, and Narayana was standing beside him. So he took the necklaces and gave the necklaces and gold or diamonds or whatever to one Brahmana by left hand. So Narayana said, Bhagavan, are you already here? What happened, Narayana? Do you know that? By left hand you cannot give the charity. Is it neither here nor there? He said these are all necklaces, diamonds and gold and whatnot. And I have 16,000 wives. So if I change my hand, my mind will change. So this is done. As soon as you feel like, you please give. Otherwise you never give. And those who give, they get. Golden rule. Those who give, they definitely get more, not less. And what happens many times is our experience. That sometimes we may give 100 dirhams here and there. So that minute we may feel that I have given. And that minute we feel. After 3-4 days you forget it. But you feel that less dirhams are there. After a month you don't know whether you have given. It feels that. New things are going on. You give 1,000 dirhams, same thing happens. Give everything away, even then same thing happens. This is an experience. This is Japadana Yoga. Swadhyaya Japadana Yoga. We must stop here. There's so many things to be told, but time is limited. So we must stop here. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.